All right, we interrupt this story to bring you some breaking news. Verdicts in the Harvey Weinstein trial here in Los Angeles. A news conference here starting right now.
Or a prior bad act witness. Lauren was also a witness in the New York criminal case against Harvey Weinstein. In that case, however, she is what is known in New York as a Molyneux witness, which is also called a Me Too witness colloquially. Here in the Los Angeles County criminal case, however, she was a victim for whom charges were filed because what happened to her took place in Beverly Hills. Lauren is the only witness to have testified in both prosecutions. She was very brave to have undergone an extensive cross-examination in both criminal cases. I'm very honored to have represented her both in New York and in Los Angeles, and I am glad that even though there was a mistrial today in reference to her, that she was very brave and testified against him. I just spoke to her, and she's very happy that there were convictions in this case. And she also indicates that if, as, and when the prosecution decides to prosecute Mr. Weinstein again, she is willing to testify again in a third criminal trial against Mr. Weinstein. Natasha M. traveled from another country to Los Angeles to testify in this criminal case. That demonstrated her commitment to winning justice. She participated in a press conference with me in October 2017, where she made allegations against Mr. Weinstein. I'm very proud of her as well, and her decision not only to speak out in court, but also to speak out in the court of public opinion in 2017. In the New York criminal case, Mr. Weinstein was convicted of criminal sexual assault of my client, Mimi Haley. And based on that conviction, he was sentenced to 20 years in New York State Prison. He was also sentenced to 3 years after he was convicted of third-degree rape against another victim whom I did not represent in that case. The New York Court of Appeals, which is New York's highest court, has agreed to hear Mr. Weinstein's appeal in 2023, in July. Given that there is now a possibility, although hopefully not a probability, that Mr. Weinstein's convictions in New York could be reversed, the Los Angeles prosecution is very important. Even if the New York conviction remains intact, the women whom Harvey Weinstein victimized in Southern California deserved to have their day in court. And I'm glad that they received that in this criminal case in Los Angeles. Breaking through their fear of what could happen to them if they spoke out against Mr. Weinstein has been a transformative experience for all of those whom I have represented. So I commend all of my clients for their courage and sacrifices to win justice. And I did represent 3 in the New York case as well. They have demonstrated that empowered and courageous women are able to make powerful men accountable for the injustices that they have inflicted on women. We should all be grateful to them for having made this a safer world for all of us. And this is a statement that Lauren
That was attorney Gloria Allred speaking after the verdict was read today in the Harvey Weinstein rape trial here in Los Angeles. She's speaking about her clients and today's verdicts, including convictions along with a mistrial. We're going to keep our eyes on this and bring you the very latest here on KCAL 9.